What's up, GOGers? What's up, my RAU family? Alright, back with another video. For us, it's day before kill event. We have 20 hours and 20 minutes before it starts for us, and well, yeah, we're the most hated, alliance in all the kingdom. Well, I'm probably the most hated person in the kingdom right now, and everyone who's with me, which is us. So go a little bit into well, where we're at right now. As you can see, we are ridiculously far above everyone else. We have 15.1 billion points, and half of us right now are probably troop training, so we're in troop gear. So I would say we're probably somewhere around 15.5 to 16 billion total power. And the funny thing is, we don't even have the strongest people in the alliance. I mean, the kingdom. I'm like, it's for most of us, it's being united and being a family and fighting with one each other. Our strength is our unity. So when I go on attack, I have other people with me. They are either raining me, or at times we've had times where there's 20 of us that'll just port into a hive and just destroy absolutely everyone. So it is what it is, right? At the moment, they probably think that we're doing a free for all kill event where farms are going to be, attackable and everything else. So that's all good. But back to the whole point of the video, right? The point of this video is kill event, right? You want to be able to kill as much as possible. Not everyone has a build like me where I'm more of a defensive HP, defense boost. That's what I went to. That's where my top stats are at. My war talents. If you've seen my other video for war talents, that's where pretty much I'm at. Yeah, defensively, I'll take a hit like it's nothing. But for everyone else, you want to be able to do damage. Now, there's two different, damage builds that you could do. It it all depends on your style of attacking. Um, if you're one of those attackers that is going to just you're looking to get the numbers for kill event, you want to get mass amounts of kills, so you're kind of picking people that you can beat. At that point, I don't recommend you going with these two top stats, right? You want to pick something where you know that you're going to absolutely dominate, and you want to kill more troops in one hit. You want to try to make it so you don't have to do a second march to zero someone out if they have like 2 mil troops or so. So that's where I recommend. I have T11s. We have, I think, 13, 14, 15 people in our alliance that are C35 and above. And they all have T11s now pretty much working. And this is what I recommend. You're either going to go Relentless Assault 6, or you're going to go Relentless Assault 5, right? Those are the two primary ones that you kind of want to put all your stats into. Um, the reason why is because of what this says. So adds 3% of your Thunderous Throwers health to their attack power, right? And then Thunderous Throwers will deal extra damage. Thank you, Zen. Will deal extra damage where 3% of your attack power minus the enemy's attack power. So if you know you're going to attack someone that is weaker than you, and you have a lot more stats. Let's say I have someone in my alliance. He's one of my R4s, Mikey. Yeah, Mikey is an absolute freaking beast, right? This guy has 2,900 stats, higher probably now. And if he attacks, let's say C30, C33, or even most of the C35s in the kingdom, they're not coming anywhere close to him. So he's gonna get this boost. He's gonna get the 3% of his health to his attack power, right? Second, he's going to deal extra damage. Now, if you watch my other video, damage is you know That's the number one stat. That's the most important stat, right? I'm like attack power and everything else, your attack stats, all that does is that just pretty much calculating you having the ability to actually hit. After that is damage. That all depends on your damage percentage. This is adding 3% to your damage, and I believe it maxes out at like 27.5% damage. Could you imagine being able to deal 27% extra damage with this one troop? So, depending on what your march is, and if your march is heavy T11s, or for those that are, C30 or less, um, you're gonna want to, put it in a relentless assault, 5. So you're gonna have a whole bunch of T9s that are gonna be out there, and they are going to deal massive amounts of damage, right? So if you max it out, that's 27%, 27.5% attack power in addition to it. If you put all 10 books into it. Um, that's the way to really go. Now, if you're someone that you kind of like to hit people that are a little bit stronger, that they're closer to you, and you don't mind losing a march or two just to kill off their infantry, and you want to deal, you want to it's more like of a spiteful hit, I guess it would be, right? You want to like kill him. Well, at that point, then you kind of want to have, charges your distance to eradicate the enemy, adds 3% of distance defense to their attack power. This is more or less what you want to do with cannons of devastation, right? This is the main thing you want to do. You want to add this to it so that you have, all of that. You have that extra percentage. If you have 20 points, these two kind of work with each other, right? So if you have Iron Will, it's going to add 3% to your defense. Um, that along is going to add, more to your attack power. So for those of you that have like 20 points or so, like if it were me, I have 17 war books. I would probably put 10 war books into cannons of devastation and 7 into Iron Will. Um, so, keep that in mind, depending on your style that you want to play. And it's the same thing. The distance is what deals most of the damage. If you look at most of the war reports, distance is what does a ridiculous amount of damage in comparison to everything else. But for some of the newer C35s or above, the majority of people are going to have their first T11s are going to be cavalry. But it's the same thing with this one, right? So if you go into Glorious Charge 3, it's going to deal more damage. So just be cognizant of who you're attacking, and know your style, right? If you're looking to deal maximum amount of damage, and you're going to be more or less safe, and you know your opponents, and you know you're going to be stronger than them, especially by a significant amount, then you're going to want to go with the one build where you're putting it into the actual units itself, right? You're going to go Relentless Assault 6, or you're going to go Relentless Assault 5. As a matter of fact, if you're attacking smaller castles and you want to kill off the smaller little troops over there, you might want to go Relentless Assault 3 just because these T5s are going to target all the T1s and T2s of the other side a lot sooner than, your big troops are going to do anything with. So I wouldn't put a lot into it, but, put in a point or two, any little bit helps with it. If you're a person that invests a lot into the game, and uh, war books are kind of a place to go to, and it can be a big difference in what you do. Um, it can be the edge. There's plenty of people that I've lost to, that statistically I am better than them, but war books, they'll have 30 war books and I only have 17, and the reason I lost is because of the war books. I don't really have any examples I can think of right now. Give me a second. Let me see if I see anything. Uh, oh, here's a monster we faced here recently. I ate one of his marches, but he got me with the other one. Uh, this is the victory. Then he sped march the second one, and he absolutely destroyed me. But look at his war books. Like, there's no way. At the time, I only had 15, and this guy has, 75 war books. It's where all the big players are getting all of their stats, and My stats weren't bad, right? Some people would say I have legit stats, right? But this guy just he's a monster. Let me see where else. Be something else that I can see. Oh, this is yeah. I had a during UAC. I had a core guy that kind of hit me, but a lot of times for us it's like troops, right? Troop numbers actually help you out. But anyways, I don't think I have anything saved for that. But uh, look at your war books. War books are key, right? If you're going to actually spend any kind of money or anything of the sorts, do it on your war books. Your war books are very important. I actually recommend people to get the Accolade also. I got it. Yeah, it cost $10, but I got it like when it first came out. Um, it's very beneficial. It'll give you the edge. I'll try to make a video of us actually attacking during a kill event and probably UAC, so you and try to save some reports for you guys to actually, be able to see the difference of how war books are actually a huge difference. Same thing with maybe some of our marches. I think I'm gonna have to make a video later on about like march formations and some of uh, the different benefits between one versus the other. So for us, we have three primary. We use seven total, marches, but we'll go on to it a little bit more. But for now, my GOGers and my RU family, peace out. Anything, hit me up. You guys know where to get me on my social media, or just drop a line or a comment on the video. If Good luck to you if you have kill event this weekend. If not, have fun in KVK. Deuces. Peace out.